nowhere to run, and nowhere to hide? Friends, soon there would be nowhere to hide on Iys Earth. As the mark of the beast is completed, and as it becomes commonplace and as it takes center stage in this world's global economy, and as the many evasive technologies, like face recognition, becomes predominantly pervasive, and as many medium are being used by Shaitan, and also by our government agencies to profile us and to tag us, and also to track us and to harass us, and even cause many of us to be blacklisted, and also to cause many of us to be red flagged. Because of the intrusion of our world's government into our personal affairs, and also its federal agencies, and also other entities that have access to these technologies, that they would use these very technologies against us. Friends, it is now being reported that all the data that is stored on the many social media websites and the social media platforms, that they are now being used in such a manner, and that this would includes all of our personal information, and also all the metadata that is being gleaned from all the smart devices, like our smartphones, and smart tablets, that they are now being used by such agencies to identify us and to target us. And many of this information that is now available, like all our personal information, and also our metadata which is being stored from all the websites and from these online apps, like Facebook and YouTube, that they are being used against us. And also our cellular data that it is now being used to track us, and also it is being used to profile us and to tag us and also to find us. And even to provide surveillance and GPS location to the military to eliminate persons of interest. Friends, Amazon Prime has rolled out their palm-waving device for scanning the palm of individuals' hands. And this new technology, which is already beginning parting waves across the technological world, and also which is rapidly growing by leap and bounds, and also which is being used on Amazon Prime platforms, and also by many of their customers, there at Amazon, where many of their Prime customers are paying their bills with the use of our palm print, and also by other who are using their DNA, and also by scanning their retinas and by using their facial features and by scanning their faces with their facial recognition scanner for doing many other things such as for personal identification, and also for authorizing financial transactions. And with this new innovative technology would provide the needed information on everyone and also on every individual so that they can be identified, and also so that we all can now pay our bills, and make financial transfer and other transactions just by the waving the palm of our hands over this device, or just by scanning our retina over their scanners or by using their card reading devices. And which could now be embedded into many other devices. And also now the world is intrigued about using this new innovative technology, which is proving to be quite promising in ushering in a new era of cashless societies, which is now possible today because of these new innovative technologies, like Amazon palm reading device. Friends, the Holy Prophet has prophesied that there would be a mark of the beast, and that the world would embrace it, and that all the nations them in the world, that they would receive it, and also that all the people in the world, that they would adapt and accept it, and that they would use it in order to buy, and to sell, and to save. And also that all those nations that doesn't accept the mark of the beast, which would be Shaitan's currency, that they wouldn't be able to buy nor sell and to save. And also that if they won't embrace Shaitan's mark, nor Satan's currency, nor Satan's method of exchange to buy, and to sell and to trade, that they wouldn't be able to survive and to thrive and also do business, and also to be a part of the new global economy, and this world's financial community. And also if they wanted to be left alone, and also if they do not want to worship Shaitan or to embrace the image of Shaitan, that they would be serious consequences as Satan consciousness becomes superimposed into the super AI God, which would be the embodiment of Satan, and who would be incorporated into the best AI humanoid robot, or who would be in the incarnation of the best super AI robot, that Satan would then make them pay with their lives. Because Shaitan is the evil monster who would kill them with the axe of God. And friends, if you look around now you can see that all those nations that are opposing Satan, that they are now being marked for death and that they are eventually being destroyed by the very axe of God. Whom is Gadriel the serpent, who is also known as Shaitan, and Iblis, and the devil, and also the destroyer, and, friends, with the emergence of these new privacy evasive technology. The privacy advocates are all calling it foul, because some of them are too pervasive and many of them are evading our freedoms and our constitutions and civil rights. Friends, for some time now companies have been busy compiling and harvesting our metadata. And also data on our religious beliefs, and also they have been storing the data on their cloud servers, about our many habits and practices, and also about our like and dislikes. And also just about everything relevant information about our social and spiritual lives, and also about our medical and physical and mental health, and also about our financial well-being. And also about everything relevant and available about every one of us. And also they have been storing the data about everything, and also about everyone conversations, and also about everyone text messages and emails, and also all of our videos and pictures which we have posted or uploaded to their online websites, and which they have gathered from our smart devices, like our cell phones and tablets, and our computers and our smart watches. And also which they have been gathering this information for years, even more so from our smartphones. And also from every phone and also every cell phone number, and also any and every detail information about our lives, and our addresses, and our places of employment, and our hobbies, and also our personal interest. And also about everyone's profile, be it about our financial portfolios or our lack thereof. Friends, and today this amount of personal information and metadata is up for grabs. Plus, because many of these social media website and marketing website also have a photo of us which we have gladly taken and which we have presented to them, thus making it somewhat legal for them to do whatever they want with our personal information, and also all the metadata that is stored on their online platforms, and also on all the other social media websites, and their dating sites, and also the information that is stored on many of the social media apps. Friends, and according to the Guardian Post, many companies like Facebook and even the WhatsApp Messenger app, have been compiling and storing our personal information, and also all of our metadata, which can be used to track us, and also implicate us, if ever we were to be investigated by law enforcement. And even by any of the alphabetical agencies such as the FBI, and the CIA, and others which might be equally equivalent for investigation in many countries in the world. Friends, and with this new technology which is called facial recognition, and also with the mountains amount of personal information and metadata that is stored on us by all these social media websites, and also the many advertising websites, and have collected our personal information, and all those that have stored our metadata, and also from the many spying apps that have captured our data, that it have now become very easy to profile every one of us. And soon there wouldn't be any place for you and I to run to, and to go and to hide. Friends, and with this kind of personal information and metadata, and also other relevant information that we may have offered up to these social media and their apps, and also their websites, and web platforms, that soon there wouldn't be nowhere for us to run, and to go and hide, and also it has become easily and readily available for anyone to track us, and also to profile us. And even also for the government's agencies to obtain this information and also our metadata and our personal information to racially profile us, and target us, and also to take the advantage of us and also to harm us, by all means. And also we have given them the means and also the information to control us. And so when Shaitan, who is the beast, becomes embodied into the best humanoid robot, then there wouldn't be any place for us to run and hide. Because we all could be tracked, and we also could be arrested, and even be tagged and be marked, and also be scanned and be targeted and be chipped for identification and even be sentenced to death. Especially if we were enemies of the state, and also if we were wanted by the government. And also if we were against Shaitan. And also if we were the followers of whom is the Holy One. And also whom is called Elu'hymn. And also whom is the Almighty One, whom is called the Odd. And also whom is the Sovereign King of all the heavens and the earth. Friends, the Odd have prophesied that Shaitan would deceive all the world. And until whom is the Elu'hymn, would return to establish His holy kingdom in Iys Earth. And also when he would return to vanquish Shaitan and also to reign in all the nations them that are exceeding wicked. And also at the time when Elu would come to judge all those that are living in excess and abundance. And also to punish all those that are living in sensual pleasures. Friends, the world which is likened to Babylon would become devoid of billions of people. When he returns, and when Satan shall make his last stand against whom is the sovereign king of heaven. But Satan would come to his end. And Elu'hymn would take all the kingdoms of this world. And he would establish his holy kingdom in his world. And he would establish an everlasting kingdom and a righteous and holy government which shall never end. And then that old serpent who is also known as Shaitan, and God real, and also God the Father, and also Father God would be no more. Because Elu'hymn, whom is the sovereign odd would create a new world. And there won't be no more sin. Nor neither death. Nor neither would there be Satan, nor anything that would prevent us nor any deceiver that would tempt us. And also that would prevent us from his holy promises which he has promised to us. Friends, so let us be better stewards and guardians of our personal information and also of our metadata. And also let us be more discreet with our personal information. And also about the things that we all are posting and sharing about ourselves on these social media websites. And also let us look to the Holy One, whom is soon coming to establish his holy kingdom in Iys Earth. Because we all are living in the end times, and also in the era where knowledge has now increased. And also we all are living in a time where these evasive technologies have become very pervasive, and now they are here to stay. And also that they are now being used by Shaitan, who is also using them to harm us. And also they can be used to track us. And also to kill us. And also to racially profile us, and in the worst case scenario they can be used by Satan to control us and also to harm us in many ways more than one. And even to mark us for death. Friends, so let us continue to believe in whom is called one. And also whom is called the number one. Because he is the odd. And he is Christ. And the Holy Prophet. And also he is the sovereign creator of all the heavens and the earth. So my friends, don't let no man Shaitan deceive us anymore. Because Elu'hymn is the only one whom is the Holy One. And also the Almighty and he is the odd. And also he is coming back to reign in Satan, who is also known as God and God real, and also Father God and also God the Father. And this is how we know who is Satan. Because Satan is called God, and also Shaitan is better known as Father God. And also whom is the evil one whom is sitting in Satan's seat. Which is the seat with the number 666, and which is the seat number 666 which is in the UN, and also which is the seat number 666, which is also in the EU, Parliament headquarters. And because God is also Shaitan, who is also seated as the head of all the United States and all the United Nations that are assembled in the UN, headquarters of the UN and the EU, that are in world. Even who is the head of all those that are unions, and which are in Africa, and also in US, and also the Americas. And who is also the head of all those states that are in Europe. And also who is even the head of all those that are island states. Because God is Satan, whom is head of all United States and unions, and also who would be the head of all the governments that are in the world. And also whom is the head of all the nations them that are assembled in the EU, and also in the UN, assembly. Friends, and with the emergence of all these technologies, like the face recognition technology, and also others that they would be used to eventually harm us. And also when the mark of the beast, which is the currency of Satan, becomes predominantly used everywhere, there wouldn't be no way for anyone to hide from all these entities and government agencies. And also there won't be no other way to live but to accept the mark of the beast. Which I believe is the BRICS currency, which would be incorporated into everything, by the world's government them, and also like the palm reading devices, and like palm scanners which would be embraced by the minions of Shaitan, and which would be incorporated into everything and also everyone palms to affect Satan's currency and every monetary value and also every financial instrument, which is being used for all businesses, and also which would be the mode and method, and also the standard of doing business, and also for monetizing and advertising and for financial transfers and also for large transactions which would be the means for everyone to buy and to sell, and to do trades and also to save. And my friend, the prophecies of Elu'hymn is just about being fulfilled. So let us begin to look up. Because He's coming. So let all beginning to Hallelujah whom is the odd. And also whom is the Almighty. And also the Holy Prophet whose name is, called the Holy One. And also Iys. And also Elu'hymn. And also Elu'hymn. And also Christ. And also the Holy One. And also the Almighty. Because He is real. And He exists and also because He's the odd. And also He's the everlasting Father. Because He's Creator whom He's the sovereign King of all the heavens, and the earth. Hallelujah. Praise the odd. He's coming. Friends, please follow the link to the Guardian post about Amazon Prime Palm Scanner technology, which many believe is the mark of the beast. And also for my message which is called God is here on Iys Earth. And also others. Thank you. The links would be at the end of this message, the end. To be continued.